Hey, Patrice, how you doing?
How you doing, Dan?
Good, thank you. Just a thought on what this has been like for you and the team, and how happy are you to be able to get to practice tonight and hopefully play a game in front of fans tomorrow?
Yeah, definitely excited about that. I mean, probably the best news of the week is that we get to play tomorrow in front of our fans. Looking forward to that. Obviously, it's been a while. That being said, I mean, we just went along. It's unfortunate that it happened, but it's the type of year that type of environment that we're in. You never know what's going to happen, and you have to kind of roll with the punches, I guess, and try to move forward and do what you're being told, and try to respect that as much as possible. And now we're here, happy that things are, there's a light at the end of the tunnel.
Thank you.
Go Joe Haggerty.
Hey, Bergie. Looks like you may get into that buffer week with some of these makeup games. I guess we'll see on that. But, as it is right now, you might have to play 28 games in 45 days, or maybe even, an extra week after that. It's going to be pretty challenging. Just talk a little bit about the challenge that is in front of you with so many games in so few amount of time.
Yeah, it's one of those years where, there's a lot of things that you can't control, and it's out of your hands, and you have to handle it the right way. For us, I think it's, especially right now, it's a day at a time, and making sure you get yourself ready for the next game in front of you. And that's all we can really think about. And you're right, it's a lot of games in a short period of time, but I don't think we're alone in this. There's a lot of teams that are in that situation, and it's the type of year we're in. We're happy to be playing, and looking forward to the challenge.
And how much of a boost was it to see so many guys back on the practice? That was a big group you were practicing with tonight. Guys are getting healthy.
Yeah, that was it's a great sign, right? When there's a lot of guys on the ice and competing, and a lot of faces that we haven't seen in a while. So that was very exciting. Really happy to see that.
Thanks, Bergie.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll pause for a moment for people to get in the queue for questions. Go to Kevin Dupont.
Patrice, part of the role of the captain is especially telling young kids what to expect, what to look for, how to think things through. And of course, you've had a set of variables this year that is all new to you as well, in terms of the shutdown and the restart and the rest of it. What do you tell them?
Again, it's to go back to worrying about what we can control. Obviously, there's a lot of things that is out of our hands, and we can't put too much emphasis or energy on that. I think it'd be wasted energy, to be honest with you. And to be thankful that we're in this position, and we're playing hockey. We've been waiting a long time to do so, and now we're here. So we're halfway through, and to keep playing along. And I think short-term goals, it's always important, especially in a year like this. It's going to go by fast. With that being said, if you look at the big picture, you can get lost in it. It can get overwhelming. I think if you kind of go back to one day at a time, or 1 week at a time, it gets easier, and it's easier for us to get some results, and to find your way in it, I guess.
Nothing relates to a pandemic, but has there been anything over 12 or 15 years that does resonate for you personally in terms of?
Yeah, I mean, it's not the same, obviously, but it kind of reminds me of that the lockout year in 13, where there's a lot of games in a short period of time. Obviously, you miss half the year, not knowing when you're going to start, not knowing when the schedule is going to look like, and then kind of getting clubbered with a lot of games in a small, shortened schedule. So it's not the same, definitely different, but there is a few similarities, I guess, with that season.
Okay, thank you.